Today is the 21st day since I transmigrated to the beast world. To fill my stomach, I can only use bitter herbs to catch fish. I've been trying so hard to eat. But I'm still so thin. I haven't gained a single ounce of meat. Never mind, I'll use the lean meat from the tribe as bait first, and catch a few more fish. Great! I actually caught 3 small ones. I finally found it, right now. Sigh. Sigh, I'm so tired. Why am I tired and hungry every single day? Ah. What should I do? How am I supposed to survive in this beast world? I was in the prime of my youth when I was killed in a car accident. Then I entered a sort of trance-like state. When I opened my eyes, I was in a cave. I didn't know if I had passed away or what. Suddenly, I saw a terrifying creature. He was walking towards me. I was so scared I didn't dare to breathe. He was holding a large piece of bloody meat and approaching me. It was something I could hardly bear to look at. Maybe he saw how pathetic I looked, because he threw the meat to me. Suddenly, a ball of fire erupted from his hand, and the lean meat began to cook in his flames. I watched, fascinated by this novelty. I touched it with my hand. It actually hurt. I felt pain. That's when I realized I had truly transmigrated. He used a spell to cool me down. Ugly and stupid. I was alive, but he actually called me stupid. After saying that, he turned and left the cave. I looked at the meat he left behind, feeling a bit lost. Having just arrived in this world, I didn't know if this would be my last full meal. I set the leftover meat aside. While thinking, a sharp pain suddenly shot through my stomach. I didn't know the reason. My head throbbed with a strange sensation. Just like that, I fell unconscious. When I woke up again, I found myself held tightly in a burning hot embrace. Then, a tearing pain came from below. Time passed minute by minute. I cried for the entire night. The next day, some memories from the previous owner of this body appeared in my mind. The name of this body was also Qian Xia. Because she was too weak and thin, no beastman chose her at the coming-of-age ceremony. Coupled with years of hunger, she ultimately starved to death. Don't worry. I will live on well, for your sake as well as mine. What is that you have there? It's a chestnut burr. Dinner is sorted now. Everything in this primeval world is huge. The donkeys are big, and these chestnut burrs are huge too. The chestnuts inside are massive. Sigh, I get hungry so fast. Finally, I can have a full meal today, but how should I eat them? Not long after. "20 old females. This life is just too great. In my heart, I can't even find one. I really want to eat that meat." This is way too hard. Watching them eat meat. I really want some too. What kind of machine? It's that weak female from before. This is impossible. 3. She's so frail. Yet she's actually pregnant with triplets. I have to go take a look. I have food but no pot. Eating it raw might kill me, right? Forget it, I'll go to the water first. I'll see if there are any shrimp or anything, and while I'm at it, I'll look for a suitable stone slab. I'll take it home to use as a frying pan. What is everyone crowding around to see? Who is this? He's as handsome as Leonardo DiCaprio. Hello, what's going on here? Did something good happen? Who are you? I've never seen you before. My name is Tian Xia. I usually don't come out. My health is poor, so I can't walk very far. It's normal that you haven't seen me. Sorry to disturb you. Everyone is celebrating. A peak warrior was just born in the tribe. Currently, only our Lion King tribe has a peak warrior. Hello, Coral. I wanted to ask. Where do you all go to bathe? You don't know? Do you want to go to the water? I was just about to go, let's go together. Guizhe, come quickly, we're going to the water. Guizhe, look how thin she is. She wants to go to the water too. Can you give her a ride? Let's go. I've almost never seen you in the tribe. You should come out and walk around more. What if a beast man takes a liking to you? I'm too thin, no beast man will like me. If there were, it would have happened on my coming of age day. Then you should get some meat on your bones first. I have 5 beast husbands. They are all very strong. I'll have them catch an extra portion of prey when they hunt. I'll have it sent to your home then. Hey, don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry. I won't send it if it makes you cry. Thank you, Coral. I can manage on my own. You call this a waterfront? This is the waterfront. All the surrounding tribes use the water here. Quick, let's go wash up. Tian Xia is so thin and small. She must have suffered a lot. Life has been tough. Tian Xia, come eat at my house tonight. My husband hunted a huge old bull beast. My husband's and I can't finish it all. Come and eat with us. Okay, thank you, Coral. I'll bring you something good to eat another day. She's struggling so much herself. Yet she still wants to bring me something good. Stone slab. Stone slab. How can you make a pot without a stone slab? You actually caught it? She's so kind. What's up with Coral? Why is she bringing such a weak beast man along? Exactly. And she even let her own husband carry her. That husband is too pitiful. Coral, what's the deal with you? You actually let another female ride on your husband's back? None of your business. I don't mind. And my partner doesn't mind either. Why do you, an outsider, care so much? How hilarious. Humph, who is this? I've never seen anyone this skinny. So ugly, humph. Wait, I remember now. Isn't this that ugly thing who lives at the edge of the tribe, the one no beast man wanted at the ceremony? Coral, why are you with this kind of, That's for your foul mouth. It's one thing to be jealous of me, but if you dare say a word about Tian Xia, I'll beat you to death. Whoa, boy. Is she really that fierce? Coral, stop, don't hit her anymore. Oh my, get up quickly. Listen up, everyone. From today on, I'm protecting Tian Xia. If I find out anyone dares to bully her, no matter who it is, I will never let it slide. What a divine sisterhood. Useless. You can't even protect your own partner. China, are you crazy? You don't understand the rules, and you blame your partner? Do you want to get beaten again? Calm down. Rushing out now will only make things worse. Let go. Fortunately, dinner is sorted. What was that noise? The handrail for this. Chief Blue, there's a beast man at the gate who says he wants to see you. His aura is terrifying. Why would such a strong warrior come to our tribe? Is this how your tribe treats females? She's a pregnant female. And you just let her suffer on her own? What's going on? So comfortable. What kind of spell is this? It even relieves hunger. Arrange a good, large cave for me. Have everything prepared. And have your tribe's witch doctor come over immediately. Chuan, you're responsible for cleaning and arranging the cave. Then bring the witch doctor here at once. As you command. Keep this meat for yourself. Jianxia, is it? Who wants your stuff? With me here, what kind of prey can't I catch? Arrange what I said. What did you just say? I'm pregnant? Child, you've raised your children very well. They are very healthy. Do you want an imprint? I can give you both an imprint. An imprint? What is that? A rabbit? The dragon leaves. He's the one who changed it. Right, he's my husband. Normal, it's normal. Usually when I wake up, my stomach hurts from hunger. But today, surprisingly, it doesn't. Could it be because the children's father is here? Tianxia, you're awake. Are you hungry? There's meat cooking in the pot. Did you sleep well last night? Are you hungry? Yes, I'm hungry. Let's go eat. The meat today smells wonderful. My partner is quite direct in his ways. Eat quickly, eat up. This is what your partner caught this morning, it's very nourishing. The fifth aunt specifically told you to eat more. Yin Feng, bring me that white fox skin. It's a gift for Tianxia. You helped us so much yesterday. And you're carrying little cubs. This piece of fur is nothing. For me? Thank you, Coral. Xianqi, help me take it. My female. is so amazing. A face from a mask, a body from a manga. This beast husband is actually very handsome. Tianxia, why is your nose bleeding? Wife, check on her quickly. She suddenly started bleeding. I'm fine, I'm just a little jealous. Jealous? The meat is so delicious. I'll go look for more later. I just thought you were too handsome, I couldn't help it. Since you're here, let me check your pulse again. Your body was depleted before, and the cubs are absorbing a lot. You can't skip nourishment. Eat more. Once your energy is replenished, you'll naturally gain weight. Good child, whatever you do, don't hate the cubs for taking the mother's energy. If they are hated by the mother beast, the cubs might be born deformed. Don't worry, Granny, I won't hate the cubs. They are my children. I can't love them enough. Right, bring these two pieces up. Yin Feng, use your wind blade to cut from here. About this thick. Hollow it out, keep it cool, and polish it smooth. Done. Let's go. Let's look around nearby, see if there are any seasonings. Whoa. Please, it's grown so big. Ah. Ginger the size of a watermelon. With this, the meat won't smell gamey anymore. Tianxia, is this really edible? Not only is it edible, it's a treasure that makes meat taste delicious. Quick, help me dig these two out by the roots. I want to try planting them. Put it in the cold water. Throw in 2 slices of ginger. Add chili peppers yourself. Try adding a little first. It's very stimulating. Beef. I have him. Ha ha ha. If you add just a little of this chili, it enhances the flavor perfectly. Ha ha ha. Hihi, Tianxia, look. Your partner is studying so seriously. A man who cooks seriously is kind of handsome. You're awake? Try this, I just learned it. Delicious. A success on your first try. As long as you like it. I'll cook for you from now on. Ha ha ha. Really? Did I forget something major? I don't even know what my husband's name is. Pregnant and I don't even know the father's name. My name is Xianqi, a 9th order beastman of the lion tribe. This voice must have been Shuin in a past life. It sounds so good. My name is Tianxia. I know. How do you know? Hasn't Coral been shouting Tianxia all the time? I really might have pregnancy brain for 3 years. I'm sorry. What's wrong? That day, I didn't do it on purpose. After fighting with a beast in the forest that day, I inhaled too much passion flower pollen. I found a cave. I intended to recover in the cave for a while, but I encountered you in that cave. It was the passion flower. It seems it follows the heart. I inhaled too much. Don't hate the cubs. I can support all of you. I don't hate the cubs. They are my children. Maybe the beast god saw how pathetic I was and sent you to me. He finally bonded with a female. She's actually pregnant with triplets. If Lily knew she was this fertile, I would have chosen her. Look closely, everyone. I call this round thing a stone bowl. It's ground out of a whole piece of stone. It can hold soup and meat. No need to worry about losing even a single drop of juice. Use this to eat from now on. Tianxia is back. Next, they all want stone pots. They want to learn how to cook food. Everyone wants one. Tell your husbands to go to the waterfront later. Is there something on my face? Flowers? It's no use. Then why are you looking at me? I'm just happy. They looked down on you before, but now they all come begging you to teach them. There will be more things to teach you later. Xia, look. They practically moved a whole mountain here. So many. I don't even know how to accept all this. You're pregnant, you need to eat more. The tribe can't let you teach for nothing. This is too much. Where will we put it all? It won't fit in the cave. Don't worry, leave it to me. Mom. They're all gone. They just moved to a different place. You'll be able to use them later. You really have space powers? And you can manipulate time? I have 3 abilities. Ice, fire, and bow. All of them are top tier. So, the attraction is serious. No wonder everyone has so much use for them. Don't cut it too thin, it might break easily. Husband. Chop that tree down from here. Wow, this is too cool. Everyone, come here for a moment. I'm going to teach you how to make wooden bowls. Stone bowls are too heavy. The method is the same. Next, I'll have Xianqi and the others demonstrate. See? This is much lighter. How do you usually drink water? What do you do if you're thirsty in the middle of the night? Have our husbands go get it, or go to the river to drink during the day? Yes, I do the same. Tianxia, is there a problem? Yes, yes, we are very happy to serve our partners. Do your husbands carry water back using leaves? Did you walk back cupping the water? It was because I was too slow. Thank you for your hard work, Xiong. I'm sorry. I used to say you were ugly and stupid. I was wrong. Alright, everyone, let's not be sad. I'm telling you this because I want you to understand the convenience of having tools. And I hope you can appreciate the sacrifices your partners make for you. With one dipper, you can scoop enough water from the river in one go. It's labor-saving and clean. You should believe that your partners love you more than their own lives. So, you should all be a little nicer to your partners. Alright, everyone, settle your emotions. Just treat your partners better from now on. Now, I'll teach you how to make water storage tools. We can't dawdle anymore. Sister, help me chop this tree into several sections. It's done. This tool for holding water is called a wooden bucket. This lid goes on top to prevent bugs or dust from falling in. Unclean water can make beastmen sick. This one is called a wooden dipper. It's for scooping water. There, now you have a clean wooden bucket. Does everyone understand? If you do, start working. Wait. Look carefully at the trees before you chop. Don't chop trees indiscriminately and destroy the forest. You let them know the forest is not inexhaustible. Coral, let me handle this task. I can fill it in an instant with my wind power. No, I want to do it myself. The feeling of filling it dipper by dipper gives such a sense of accomplishment. Tianxia is really too smart. Are you tired? Are you hungry? I'm hungry, I want to eat fried meat. She's hungry today, I'll take her back first. In Feng, take that lid and the wooden dipper for me. What an anxious husband. Everyone, carry them back by hand for now. This little bit of weight is nothing. Ha ha ha, this year's harvest is really good. It's also thanks to your help that we returned so quickly. Didn't everyone put in the effort? Hey, when we get back, we have to show the elders our skills. Careful not to spill the water. Don't worry, I'm holding it steady. Ku, you sleep with me tonight. Xiong, you sleep with me tonight too. Isn't that Ku? What is he doing carrying that big log? Why is every male carrying one on his shoulder? I don't know, let's ask in a bit. Ku, what are you doing carrying that big log? This is a water bucket, there's water inside. What is a water bucket for convenience at home? A water bucket is a bucket for holding water. It's made of wood. Oh, I can't talk to you anymore. You wouldn't understand anyway. We're going home. What kind of attitude is that? What are they doing? Carrying big logs and holding big stones. I don't know. I see Lily's family has them, and Duo Lee's family too. Let's go ask. What's happening outside? It's so lively. Xiong, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, Han Chuan, when did you get here? You gave me a fright, sneaking up like that. Xiong, why are you carrying a big stone and a big log back home? You're a bear, for goodness sake. And this scared you? Quickly, answer me first. I see a whole group of you carrying big logs. This isn't a log. It's a water bucket for holding water. In the future, when you're thirsty and want a drink, you won't have to keep running to the river. When the water's gone, just go fill it up. This is for cooking in a pot. Boiling pork soup or even frying meat, you'll need all this. Wooden bowls and wooden spoons are used for serving, see? How do you boil pork soup? I've lived this long and never heard of drinking pork soup. We either eat it raw or roast it over a fire. I don't know either. Later, we're all going to find Tianxia. Tianxia will teach us. I have to wash it first. A bird pooped in it on the way back just now. You mean Tianxia? What does this have to do with that? Pitiful girl, Tianxia? Of course it has to do with her. This bucket, the stone pot, and the wooden bowl were all made because she told us to. She's also going to teach us how to use the stone pot. If you're so curious, why don't you follow me and see for yourself in a bit? A bucket of water can't even wash the prey clean. You still have to go to the river to bathe. Humph, what do you know, you single beast? How can this tender beef be so fragrant? Even the top-tier steaks from my past life can't compare to this. A bite of tender fat. A mouthful of meat juices. I'm so happy my eyes are losing focus. Have another bite. You seem to really like meat from this time of year. Yes, this meat is fat and tender. It's very delicious. I'm glad you like it. I'll catch more so you can eat your fill. Having such a considerate husband who takes care of me. I really made the right choice. Suddenly, I feel like the previous hardships weren't for nothing. Having a husband is indeed good. I can eat my fill at every meal. Everyone, wait a moment longer. Tianxia is still pregnant with cubs. She must still be eating right now. Health is important. I'll go in and take a look first. Once she's finished, I'll come back out and call you. I must say, your expression is getting more and more indifferent. I'm just here to look at dresses. I was a great beauty in my past life. I can't stand looking like this ghost of a self. I must gain some weight back. Haha, how are you doing? Are you full? It smells so good. Let me tell you a secret. Today my partner found some milk fruits. The juice of this fruit is white like milk. And it's sweet and sour. The females and cubs are craving it like crazy. I'll have him pick more and bring them to you later. Oh? White milk fruits. With a sweet and sour taste. Why does that sound like a yogurt drink? Oh, Coral. Thanks. You should come and taste this beef too, it's amazing. I won't eat, I just finished my meal. Everyone outside is eagerly waiting for your orders. When you're done eating, I'll go out and wave to them and call them all in. Okay? Why are you more excited than I am? You can't even close your mouth from smiling. I can't quite describe it. Anyway, I just think you're incredible. Seeing how you handled those guys who looked down on you before, making them so submissive. And having them come here to ask for your advice, it makes me feel super satisfied. Alright. To make you even more satisfied, let's start the class immediately. Thanks, hubby. I'm full. While I rest, could you please cut some raw meat to use as teaching aids? Is that okay? What on earth does that mean? Why does she always call me that? Never mind, since it's my partner's request. I'll do anything. Good timing. Hurry and grab a good spot. Otherwise we won't see a thing in a bit. In the future, when you're at home, set up your stone pots over the fire like this. The fire shouldn't be too strong. Let it burn the bottom evenly. When smoke slowly comes out from the edges, that's right. Remember, steady pot, slow fire. Next is the highlight. This white, solidified stuff in the bowl is called grease. It's rendered from the fattest part of the meat. Rendered like this, it can be kept for a long time. Drop it into the hot pot and it will melt instantly. Grease makes food more fragrant and delicious. Most importantly, when you use it to fry meat, the meat won't stick to the pot and become impossible to move. This is what we call a non-stick pan. Wow, this smells way too good. It's much more fragrant than just roasting meat directly. I want to take a bite right now. Tianxia is truly smart. We used to think that white fat was greasy. No one would eat it even if it was given away for free. The big fire must be controlled. If you don't master the heat and overcook the meat, it will be very hard to chew. It won't be biteable and it'll hurt your teeth. Those who don't know what they're doing should turn down the fire first. These are called chopsticks. This is just a simple version for now. Wait until Xianqi makes a more delicate and beautiful pear. You males can come and learn from him then. Next, I'll demonstrate the final step. When I was wandering, I didn't care about anything. Now I realize. Communal life can be like this too. No, it's not life. It's because I met her that everything has become interesting. Next, put the chilies into the pot. Chi-Chi might be allergic. Go outside quickly. There's fresh water in the bucket at the entrance of my cave. Go drink some water and wash your face first. Get some fresh air while you're at it. Don't worry. Your partner can stay here and focus on learning. If there's anything you don't understand, let him go home later and teach you step by step. Everyone, stay calm. The rest of you, watch the doneness with me. This salt is thanks to Coral's fanbase. It's essential for frying meat. Look, everyone. The next part is the key. This red fruit is called a chili. It serves as a seasoning plant. It gives the meat layers of flavor. It can also remove the gamey smell we usually hate. The heat is just right. In a moment, you'll be able to smell its fresh aroma. The meat is fried. Husband, come quickly and help me cut it into small pieces. Distribute them to everyone here. Everyone take a bite to taste it first. Using space abilities for cooking is like having maxed out gear. This is way too convenient. Everyone, line up. Those who brought bowls, pass them over quickly. Heavens, cooked meat can actually taste this good. Every bite is full of oily, fresh flavor. This is so tender. Not tough at all. Wow. Though that red fruit tastes a bit spicy. I actually feel warm all over after eating it. It's truly amazing. Before, we only ate to fill our stomachs. Tianxia, you've actually turned food into an enjoyment. This tiny piece of meat has completely subverted my knowledge of over 20 years. Tianxia, can I have another piece of meat? Since my partner is still waiting outside, I want him to taste this freshness too. No. This meat with chili cannot be given to your partner. Tianxia, that's not right. Just now, several warriors ate an extra piece and you gave them some. Why not Lu Ming? Why is it not okay? Lu Ming, did you make Tianxia angry? Or did your partner exclude her before? Otherwise, how could someone as generous as Tianxia be unwilling to give even one piece of meat? Really, I didn't. Chi-Chi and I are meeting Tianxia for the first time today. We've been waiting in line honestly. How would we dare to provoke her? Stop. Be quiet. Don't overthink it, everyone. Lu Ming, seeing your puppy dog face so upset, I can't even stand it. Lu Ming, listen to my explanation first. Just now, your partner was standing far away, and yet he was coughing like that just from the smell. This shows he's naturally sensitive to chilies. I'm worried he'll get sick if he eats it. That's why I refused to give you the meat. Oh dear, Lu Ming, we're really sorry. Our mouths are too foul guessing things about you like that. It's fine. Everyone is just doing it because they care about Tianxia. I understand now too. Tianxia, you've saved my partner's life. Thank you. Go back and try frying plain meat for him yourself. It's fine. As long as you want to learn. This skill isn't going anywhere. Oh my goodness. The average level of looks among the beastmen here. How can it be so ridiculously high? That one looks like a supermodel I used to like. Is this a paradise for women? Ha ha ha. Why are you staring at me? Is there something on my face? What are you looking at? Are your hands tired? Do you need me to do something? No, I just wanted to look at you more. After all, my Xianqi is the most handsome. Hey, what was I thinking? Even if those others are geniuses, they can't compare to my god of war tier, most handsome husband. Then you should look more. Only you can look. Tianxia, sorry to interrupt. This chili is too fascinating. Where can we get some? Then I'll tell you where to pick them. Coral and I found these by the riverbank earlier. Remember, the fruit is this emerald green when unripe. It only turns bright red when it's fully ripe. Pay attention to the main point. You males are very strong, don't just yank them haphazardly. You must gently pinch the stem to pick the fruit. And leave the roots and seedlings. That way, next year, our whole tribe will have more chilies than we can eat. You must not destroy the source. Do you understand? You've mostly learned the part about frying meat. Next, we'll start learning how to boil meat soup. Coral, let me borrow your stone pot for a moment. The one I just used for meat is too hot to wash yet. No problem. Feng, quickly go to the cave and bring our pot over. Understood. Pay attention again. After the pot has been on the fire, the temperature is terrifyingly high. You must be extremely careful, especially friends with ice or water abilities. If you don't control it well, it's even more dangerous. If you want to cool it down after cooking, just take it off the fire, add some water, and let it cool slowly. Whatever you do, don't use ice abilities directly. That shock of cold and heat will make the stone pot crack with a bang. I really do have a talent for being a teacher. These warnings are so thorough. Good thing I spoke up publicly. Otherwise that pot would have been ruined. Now, I'll teach you how to boil meat soup. Okay, the first step for meat soup is adding water. Like this. I'm using this big pot today because there are many of you. When you cook at home, just do it according to your needs. Don't fill the water too high. Leave some room for it to bubble and boil. Remember, wait until the water boils to add meat. The soup will be clearer. Pour a bit more water. If the fire is strong, some will evaporate. The heat is just right. Simmer it a bit longer and it'll be ready. The aroma is already coming out. Before, no matter how you boiled it, didn't the meat always have a strange, fishy smell? Of course, it's always there. Yes, it's always been that smell. We haven't been able to get rid of it for a long time. Hee, it's a bit funny. It's like I'm teaching kindergarten kids. Actually, there's a trick to removing the smell. Look, this is called ginger. The flavor is strongest when it's sliced thin. Remember this color and texture, you can identify it by the scent. As long as it goes into the pot first, it can remove the fishy smell and add fragrance to any prey. Try it, you can't go wrong with the taste. Ginger looks a bit special. Unfortunately, I only found one plant that day, so I don't have a live plant to show you. However, there is a piece here. If anyone wants to try it later, you can take a small piece back with you. Tianxia is carrying a cub, yet she's working so hard to teach you and share things. Our tribe cannot let Tianxia work for nothing. Don't just say thank you with your mouth. Tomorrow, every family should voluntarily bring over one head of prey. That's not asking too much. It's not too much at all. Tomorrow you'll be fine. Tianxia has recently liked to eat those tender-fleshed MOMO beasts. Don't be afraid to bring some, even if they aren't pure-blood ones. Since everyone is so enthusiastic, I'll accept it on behalf of the cub. Thanks. Alright, let's continue the teaching. Ginger needs to be put into cold water first. Okay, time to light the fire. Keep the fire low, not too fierce. Look at this foam on top. Those are the impurities from the cooking. Skim it off with a wooden spoon. Once the surface of the soup is clear, simmering it over a low fire for a while makes it even more fragrant. Ah, aren't those the prickly hairball fruits no one wants on the mountain? Why pick those things? They hurt your hands. They're just useless and prickly, aren't they? It's not called a hairball fruit, it's called a chestnut. It's a very delicious carbohydrate. It's a very filling delicacy. Cut open the shell. This dark brown fruit inside is the essence. Remember this. Score a small cross on the rounded top before boiling. Today I was busy and forgot to peel them. So I'll just throw in a few with shell so you can smell them. Usually, just boiling them in water is fine. Later, I'll share the chestnut soup with the sisters here so you can taste it. How is it? Good, right? Just the smell makes me drool. A bowl first. Be careful, it's hot. Thanks. Everyone, bring your bowls over. I've thought about it. There aren't many chestnuts. So let everyone have a taste. I'll divide it. Is this the flavor we worked so hard to produce? It feels like sunlight has fallen into the bowl. It's incredible. Let's taste it together. Oh my god, it's so delicious. This meat soup doesn't have a single bit of fishy smell. It's even a little sweet. This thing called a chestnut. It tastes soft and sweet. Tianxia, you're just too amazing. This is what you can call food. Compared to this, what we ate before was purely just to stay alive. Alright. The tutorials for fried meat and meat soup are both finished. Now, let my husband distribute the ginger to you. Line up and get it from him. I'm going to rest now. Sleep well. I'll handle the rest. Don't worry about anything. Don't move even if you hear noises. Call me if something happens. These two little rascals are making you suffer. Line up to receive it. Xiong, do you know how to make a stone pot? Huh. It's just a matter of digging a hole and grinding it. Is there anything a strong person can't do? Go. Come with me now. Teach me how to make a stone pot. Damn, Han Chuan, you're not even a beast. At this time, I have to go home and cook for Duoli. She hasn't even tasted the ginger I got yet. No time for nonsense. If you grind out a whole set of pots, bowls, and ladles, I'll give you that 7th grade tiger skin that Duoli liked last time. Still not tempted? I'll have to think of another way. Fine, for the things Dually likes. I'll go and be right back. Let's go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. If this delays me from going home to cook tonight, you're finished. Was it really that thin and small Tianxia who made it? That stone pot was also made under her guidance. A foo. Not only did I watch the whole process, I also practiced handling the raw meat slices. This pot is the result of me following her every step, using the ginger. What do you think of it? That child. I remember at last year's coming-of-age ceremony. She was a whole size smaller than the others. Not a single male court her. She was that female, right? Yes. Her health was very poor then. It's because she's an outsider we picked up. She was skin and bones. I didn't pay much attention during the ceremony. It wasn't until her snake husband insisted on taking her to transfer their residency that I saw her for the third time. At that time, in her cave, she was only eating thistles. I've been a beast man all my life. And I've never seen that scene before. Ah? What did you say? Did I hear that correctly? Thistles? Those things that prick your mouth, are full of grooves, and have no meat? They only smell fishy. They can even get stuck in your throat and kill you. Anyone who has a bit of meat would never touch them. They're low-grade wild plants. Why would Tianxia eat that? Although the dead tribe isn't exactly wealthy, as the leader, I haven't left anyone behind. To keep her from starving, even with rules in the way, I specifically and privately set aside an extra portion of meat and had someone deliver it to her, but I didn't realize how it ended up with her eating thistles to survive. Where exactly did the problem occur that made her so pitiful? A foo. It seems the person you sent had a serious issue. The meat never reached her hands at all. She only ate that stuff because she was about to starve to death. That resilience of hers was forced out of her when her life was on the line. Who did you arrange to deliver the meat back then? Initially, it was just some random tribesman who was available to help. That respected beast man with new blood. Who you? I see. Since he was in the middle, and embezzled the rations intended to save the little female's life, yet could still act as if he's pure and noble, he's truly a good brother of the tribe. A foo. You don't need to trouble yourself with this and lose face. Leave it to me to handle. For this kind of thing, it's not very convenient for a foo to step in and punish him. I actually slept for this long? I only went to sleep when the sun set yesterday. I thought it would be the middle of the night when I woke up. Not having a clock in the beast world is really too inconvenient. I have absolutely no concept of time. Why did you wake up so early today? After waking up, you must use a branch of fragrant wood to clean your mouth. Then wash your face with water. And then you can eat. Maybe because I went to bed early yesterday. So today, I woke up early too. After washing, come here and I'll give you something to eat. Are we still having fried meat today? Yes. Xianqi. Have you noticed? My sleeping time is getting longer and longer? And I feel like my appetite has grown a lot too. You are carrying cubs. Sleeping more and eating more is normal. Then, how long before I give birth to the cubs? I used to fantasize about being a mom, but I never expected it would be giving birth to 3 little snakes. A transmigrated life really doesn't need logic. Carrying cubs takes over 2 months, about 70 days or so. Once the cubs are born, I will have to incubate the eggs. That will take about 60 days. What's wrong? Why did your face suddenly turn so pale? I said after the snake eggs are born. I will perform the incubation task. During those 2 months, I cannot leave the snake eggs. Otherwise, our cubs won't be able to hatch. I thought it was some huge problem. Well, after the cubs are born, you just focus on hatching the eggs. I'll take care of myself. I thought it was some huge problem. Well, after the cubs are born, you just focus on hatching the eggs. I'll take care of myself. Tianxia, I said I can't leave the snake eggs, which means I won't be able to take care of you, nor can I go out to hunt. You need to find another husband, or even more. Tianxia, I can't stay here to guard you and let you starve at the same time. I can take care of myself. When the time comes, you can just focus on incubating the eggs. Do you need to find another husband? Finding another beast husband, that shouldn't be necessary, right? How about you? How will you take care of yourself? When I'm not around, you'll go back to eating thistles to get by. If I can't hunt, do you plan to keep eating those things? Thistles. That's a very vivid name for them. Actually, they're just fish. Tianxia, listen to me. It's still spring now. And there's no shortage of food. But next, there will be the rainy season, and after that, the most terrifying cold season. During the cold season, I will hibernate. That's also the hardest time for beasts to find food. If I am your only mate, I'm truly afraid you won't survive the cold. What's more, we have cubs now. So, my suggestion is, you need to find another powerful partner. With your small arms and legs. Where will you find food during the cold season? Only with another mate. Can I focus on incubating the eggs with peace of mind? There's no food during the cold season. With my fragile physique, I definitely won't make it through. Right, the novels I used to read always mentioned that. In the later seasons, food doesn't grow easily. So now is not the time to be stubborn. I understand. The situation you described does require long-term consideration. I will look for another suitable beast husband. Tianxia, are you awake, Tianxia? Who is calling me? I'll go out and take a look. You wait here for me. Okay. Aren't you? Aren't you that? I didn't expect that you actually wouldn't remember me. I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Han Chuan. The tribal chief is my father. I don't seem to have much of an impression of you. Is there something you need from me? A 7th-rank beastman, son of the chief. He looks decent too. Not bad. Although he can't compare to me. He's still quite good. I'm here to find out about some things. Can I sit down and talk? This bench is really nice. I'll make a few when I have time. Back to the point. I want to ask. The meat the tribe sent you every day in the past, how much did you actually get? Ah? What do you mean by that? Now that you see I have a beast husband, do you want to take back the food that you gave me before? If you're here to collect a debt, then you've come to the wrong place. You can leave now. Otherwise, I'll make sure you regret coming here. No, you've misunderstood. I'm definitely not here to take the meat back. Let's sit inside where the food is and talk. It's about the distribution of food. Yesterday, I used what you taught me to make a pot of meat soup for my father and mother. He didn't know at first that you were the one who thought of this way of eating. But when I told him, he didn't speak for a long time. He said he felt very guilty. Guilty? For what? My father said he failed in his duty. He didn't know your life was so difficult that you actually had to rely on eating those thorny fish bones to survive. But every time my father sent meat to you, the portion was very generous, enough for a female to be completely full. So I wanted to know, who exactly kept the items for themselves? Or was there some other reason? So that's how it is. When I first came to the tribe, the meat sent by the tribe was indeed quite a lot. More than enough for me to eat alone. But starting from the third day, there was less and less meat. Especially after the coming-of-age ceremony, I couldn't even get a full meal. If I hadn't gone looking for food everywhere, I'm afraid I would have starved to death long ago. That bastard Hu Yu. He usually looks honest, yet he dared to embezzle the tribe's rations allocated to a vulnerable female. If you had died of starvation in some corner of the tribe, no one would have even noticed. We need to reform. The Lion King tribe is actually a hybrid type. Everyone only looks after their own small family. Although the location is good, and there's plenty of food, it also depends on the integrity of the management. Since everyone only cares about their own family, what about the old, weak, sick, and disabled, and those males who don't have a mate? How are they supposed to live when there's no prey? The tribesmen won't truly abandon them. We live in small groups, but someone will always share during times of crisis. The tribe has rules. Cubs who have grown up must support their parents. It means that when the beast husband is old, he can still rely on his children. When they can no longer hunt, the grown cubs will bring back prey, to let them live in peace. This is the tribe's commitment. This is so much like the modern social pension model. And children supporting their parents. It seems, this world isn't as barbaric as I originally thought. Well, since you say supporting the elderly is a family matter, before I joined the tribe, the meat the tribe gave me for free, where did those funds come from? Han Chuan, you've gone in such a big circle. What exactly do you want to say to me? Just say it straight. What I want to say is, the meat the tribe sent before was actually my father's own food. From his own portion of rations. He set aside a large piece for you. The reason I came specifically to ask clearly is just because I wanted to know how much meat actually ended up in your hands in the end. Since I now understand that there was a problem in the middle, then I want to explain clearly. The tribe didn't refuse to give you food just because you hadn't found a mate yet and hadn't truly joined. Please don't misunderstand the tribe. Okay, I understand. Thank the chief for his kindness. I will remember this gesture. However, I do have one thing I'm confused about and want to ask. Go ahead. Why is it necessary to find a golden lion beast man as a mate to be considered a formal member of the tribe? I've been here for a while. Can't the length of time I've lived here earn me the status of a tribe member? Right, the length of time you've lived here doesn't earn you the status of a tribe member. If you were a male, of course, there wouldn't be this kind of problem. But females are different. Females are rare and precious. No matter which tribe they go to, they are valuable assets. We didn't have this rule before. There once was an outsider female. She didn't find a beast husband, and lived in the tribe alone. Everyone treated her like one of their own. All her food expenses were shared and paid for by everyone. Until later, she took an interest in a male from a werewolf tribe and wanted to leave with him. In the beast market, when a female raised by a tribe goes to live elsewhere, the other tribe needs to send a batch of supplies as a gesture of thanks and gratitude as a gift. And then? What happened? But that female just left directly. She even left behind a sentence. I'm not a female of your tribe. So why should I give you supplies? From then on, the current rules were established. Wait, that's not right. You just said that in the tribe, everyone manages their own family. No taxes, no food contributions. Then when she didn't have a beast husband, who was providing for her meals? Don't tell me. It was those males who were courting her, giving her things to eat. And then you categorized it as provided by the tribe. Of course not. Courters doing things is a good thing. That's their personal business. Whatever they give is not counted towards the tribe's public accounts. It's a long story. At that time, she came to the tribe gate crying and begging to survive. Back then, the Lion King tribe was short of females. So naturally, we welcomed her with enthusiasm. At first, the single males all rushed to please her, serving her as a prospective mate. But she only took the items, while having a look of disdain for everyone. Slowly, everyone's hearts grew cold. And no one was willing to pursue her anymore. In the end, when she had no more food, she went to cry to my father. She said that the destined one who escorted her here had died on the road. She hadn't gotten over it yet and needed to wait a bit longer. My father believed her. He helped her by speaking to other single males. Unfortunately, the guys weren't stupid, and still no one paid any attention. My father could only, every day, from his own rations, deliver a portion to her. My father was so kind-hearted, setting aside his rations day after day. But what did he get in return? We only asked for 2 prey animals as a betrothal gift, but she cursed us so maliciously. Whenever I think of that woman, I get angry, but good heavens. The old chief really was a philanthropist who got swindled. So during that period when no one was pursuing me, he was also scrimping and saving to provide me with this guaranteed housing and food. It seems my previous misunderstanding was deep. Sigh. Okay, I understand why the tribe needs to be on guard against outsider females. But since we're talking about this, I have one more thing I'm curious about. Since hunters all hunt individually, why bother organizing a gathering team? Do the gathered items also need to be divided equally? Oh, that's less about work and more of an activity specifically organized for females and cubs to go out and have fun. It's just casually picking some fruit and miscellaneous things, coming back for some personal enjoyment, and dividing it equally symbolically. In the tribe, a female must never leave the city alone. At least one beast husband must follow. But sometimes females want to get together, bringing their cubs out to see the forest. They will apply to the chief. We will centrally allocate manpower for protection. That is the gathering team. Perhaps you would think everyone has a partner, so their own male following them is enough. Why bother with such a deliberate display? Sigh. How did you guess my thoughts? We're not the only ones who have to follow rules in the forest. Some evil tribes will lurk around. The strength of each family's male varies. If the other side launches a sneak attack, scattered manpower will lead to cubs being killed and females being snatched. Unified management, with a group of the strongest in the tribe appointed by my father to hold the line, is to protect everyone's lives. So that's how it is. I was being ignorant. In the future, I should offer fewer of those modern-style suggestions. Beasts have the wisdom of beasts. Doing as the locals do is the safest way. You've been chatting for so long. It's time to eat, right? Uh-huh. Smells so good. Sit down first, I'm going to grill the meat for you. Oh, I'm eating. I was so busy chatting and gossiping with Han Chuan that I didn't even notice the snake had already fried the meat. When one's attention is focused, it's really easy to overlook things around them. Thank you, my best Snakey. You're welcome. This is what I, as your life partner, should do. Habit. Why do I always feel a bit uncomfortable in my heart? Sorry for the early intrusion. I've already understood the situation. Once there's a result, I'll notify you again. I'll head out first. Hey, Han Chuan. Oh, why did he leave so fast? Especially after the coming-of-age ceremony. The meat given to me was so little it wasn't even enough to fill the gaps between my teeth. It was just keeping me barely alive, preventing extinction. But where was the rest of the meat? Who took it? From what Han Chuan said, the amount of meat the tribe initially allocated to the original owner should have been enough. But according to the original owner's memory, starting from the 3rd day of that cold winter, the frequency of meat delivery changed. If it were me, catching that person who embezzled public funds, embezzled life-saving rations, I would definitely make him pay with blood. But the current me can't even find who it is. I'm not resigned to this, but what can I do? The real Tian Xia already died on that freezing morning. No one knows. Everyone thinks my current weakness is normal. This kind of price is simply not equivalent. At most, there will be a result, but a vibrant life. Why? Have you taken a liking to that Han Chuan? He just left and you look so distracted. Like you've lost your soul. If you really want him as a mate so much, I'll go out and snatch him back for you right now. Really? So, you can actually snatch a mate? You actually want me to snatch him back? Haha, Wei Wei. Why are you unhappy again? Didn't you say yourself just now that you would snatch him? Since you're offering to deliver him, I'll gladly agree. What are you angry about, Snaky? I'm not angry. I shouldn't have said that. But you actually nodded. Couldn't you just lie to me? I was just teasing you, silly Snaky. How could I possibly take an interest in Han Chuan? With that cold and stiff personality of his, he's nowhere near as fun as a little delicate snake like you. What I was thinking just now was, if Han Chuan finds the person who stole my meat, how should he be punished? This posture. If you are not satisfied with the tribe's rules, tell me. Who is it? Even if it's the highest-ranking holy person in your tribe, I can kill him directly for you. I want that kind of price too. But I don't dare. But the original owner was really too wronged. How should I choose? What is the right thing to do? I can't take it anymore. My head hurts. Snaky. I'm so sleepy, I want to rest for a while. Sleep, then. I'll guard here by the fire. It's very safe. If there's anything, just call out. You are Tian Xia, right? She has the same face as me, but she's so youthful. Her eyes are clean. Looking like I did when I was 15 or 16. I almost forgot. This body has only just reached adulthood, just like me at that time. Is she here to see me? I come from another world. The world I lived in was a very lively and prosperous world. That world had 5,000 years of civilization. In that world, I was a diligent, hard-working nobody. Working hard every day to support myself. One day, I had just finished my work. On my way home, I was killed by an out-of-control car. It really hurt. When I opened my eyes again, I found I had come to this world. And became you. After coming to this world, I never thought about going back. Although I don't know if I can go back anyway. I'm an orphan. I grew up in an orphanage since I was a child. Later, I received support from kind people all along the way and was able to complete my studies. After graduation, I joined a Fortune 500 company. The work was very hard, but also very fulfilling. Who would have thought fate would play such a joke on me? Being killed by a car at a young age. Waking up in an alien world. Don't you have anything to say to me? I do. She's willing to talk to me. What do you want to say to me? I come from the North Continent. I belong to the rabbit beast tribe. The cold season in the North Continent is very long, so our family decided to migrate to the more suitable South Continent. There were 11 people in my family in total. Taking advantage of the early spring, we set off for the South Continent. We walked for more than a month, and arrived at the edge of the South Continent. However, there were some rogue bad beasts. They lived in these borderlands. Seeing our arrival, they had evil intentions. We expressed our willingness to give them all our supplies, only asking them to let us go. They agreed. Later, when we had just entered the South Continent a short distance, this group of bad beasts rushed up and attacked us. They wanted to snatch my mother and take her back to breed offspring. I couldn't do anything. The reproductive power of my beast tribe is very strong because we have 2 uteri. 2 uteri can carry offspring at the same time. These bad beasts saw the marks on my father's and knew my mother was a rabbit beast person, so they had evil intentions. My fathers resisted with all their might while my mother took us and fled. Finally, in the process of escaping, I got separated from my family. As for how far or how long I walked, I don't know. In the end, I fainted. Then I was picked up and brought back to the tribe by the beastman of the Lion King tribe. If possible, I hope you can find my relatives for me. In the end, I fainted. Then I was picked up and brought back to the tribe by the beastman of the Lion King tribe. If possible, I hope you can find my relatives for me. But if my little sister is still alive, and if my fathers haven't died, they will definitely go looking for her. The beast mark can sense them. Beast mark? Are you talking about this mark? Ah. You already made it? I've made it. My partner is a 9th rank snake beastman. I'm currently pregnant with 3 cubs. A partner to a 9th rank beastman and already has cubs? Why are you so thin yet still found a beast husband? The way you look now is no different from the way I was back then. Haha, that's a long story. A long story. I really want a mate too. I was also very cute. Before I left, I also tried to approach those single males. But they all avoided me. Even though I said my reproductive power isn't low, still no one believed me. True, my body back then looked like a skeleton. But I was thin because of hunger. As long as I eat my fill and nurture myself for a while, I can get fat again. This feeling is really wonderful. It's like a conversation between souls. But since I have your memories, why am I still unclear about many things? For example, the things you just said are very blurry in my head. That's natural. What you have inherited are only memory fragments from the brief moment before my death. It's like a passing glance. Of course you cannot fully understand the true meaning within. If you want to understand this world, I will slowly tell you everything. Let's start with the beast mark on your chest. To become mates, you must find a witch doctor to perform the marking after mating. The location of the mark varies from person to person. Once successful, you become each other's only soul bond. If there is a beast mark, can you sense where he is? It's more than just knowing his location. Through the bond, you can sense the other's condition. If he is injured, your heart will beat abnormally. Can you get a divorce then? Oh, wait. I mean, can this contract be dissolved? Can you get a divorce then? Oh, wait. I mean, can this contract be dissolved? There are 2 ways. The first is to ask a witch to perform a separation ritual. If the ritual is successful, everyone goes their separate ways peacefully. What about the second way? The other way is quite cruel. The female directly scratches off the beast mark from her body. At that moment, the bond breaks, and the male suffers a severe reaction. Not only is it extremely painful, but his power level will also drop significantly. That's too harsh. How could they survive in the beast world after their power is halved? Yes. A male whose beast mark has been scratched off will be reviled by everyone, banished to become a stray beast who lives in the shadows. So in the beast world, unless it's a last resort, females generally do not give up on their partners. Those are extremely rare cases. What if an enemy or someone else forcibly scratches the mark on the female? Wouldn't the partner be affected for no reason? The beast mark is engraved into the female's bloodline. Only the female's own consciousness and actions can affect it. If it could be removed by any scratch, then if a female fell and scraped her skin while walking, wouldn't her partner drop dead on the spot? Do you think the beast god and the mercy god are that foolish? You're right. I'm overthinking it. The rules here are indeed more complete than I imagined. The beast mark is not just a shackle, it's a blessing. Males gain enhanced constitutions through it, and can cultivate faster, while females can nourish their bodies through the male's power. It also enhances beauty. The longer a female's lifespan, the more nourishment she receives. Wow, there are benefits like this? Strength training plus a natural beauty package. This dates back to our ancestors. Back then, wild beasts outnumbered beastmen. Males had no special abilities. They could only hunt with brute force. Hunger and death followed them like shadows. Food shortages left females weak and sickly, and childbirth was a gate to death. At that time, the beastmen were almost extinct. Just then, the beast god bestowed a blessing, allowing the males to awaken various special abilities. As divine light streaked across the sky, the males began to use wind and other powers. The situation reversed. Then, the compassionate mercy god, modeled after her love for the beast god, granted the beast marks and rules. Among the holy people, 2 saints were strictly selected. One was the witch, and the other was the witch doctor. The heritage has passed down for thousands of years. Some females are born with powerful talents. They are designated as successors to the witch. They are carefully nurtured from childhood to protect this world generation after generation. That's why in current tribes, the status of witches and witch doctors is so exalted. Because they are the chosen of the gods. So it turns out, in this world of the survival of the fittest, these warm bonds were established because of love. As for the beauty enhancement, it's because the mercy god loved beauty so much that she included it in the beast mark's blessing. Clearly, all women are the same. No matter which world. The love of beauty is nature. She's been sleeping since finishing breakfast. Sleeping for a whole day. Why hasn't she woken up? I know pregnancy makes one sleepy. But sleeping like this without even eating. Shush-ya. Shush-ya. Wake up, let's eat something before you sleep again, okay? Back in modern society, I always thought these theories were pure fantasy. I didn't expect. This world really has its own operating system. Even the beast marks have such mystery. Yes, all things are interconnected. Since you've chosen to live in this world, knowing these things will only benefit you. Wait a minute. Do you hear someone calling me? Or is it just my imagination? You should go back now. We've been talking for a long time. Has it been long? Well, since it's a dream, there's no real concept of time. After I died, I felt light as a feather. Being in the sun was actually quite warm. Not as cold as when I was alive. Behind the clouds, a grand and majestic figure stood against the light, a form like a lion yet like a tiger. Are you the great beast god? Yes, my child. Everything has its destiny, though I am saddened by what happened to you. As a god, I cannot directly interfere with fate. When I saw a soul from another world occupy my body, I asked the beast god for a wish. To see you once. It's just a pity. Just now. Why didn't I think to ask about the current situation of Afu and Amu? Sigh. I was too busy looking at you. If there's a chance in the future, I would very much like to search for your relatives for you. Thank you. I never had a male sincere pursuit until the day I died. But you now have a 9th rank powerhouse as a partner, and you're carrying 3 cubs. I must say, you are much smarter than me. And much stronger too. You said we not only look alike, but even have the same name, right? Yes, what a coincidence. When I first arrived and found out, I felt as if I were your past life. In what season were you born? I was born in August, the rainy season. The day I was left at the orphanage gate. It was Mother Director who picked me up. I was born in the spring. Then, may I have the honor of hearing you call me sister once? Sister? Finally. Thank you. Take care. Live well. Shush-ya. Can you hear me? Qianxia, wake up. Qianxia? What's wrong? Why do you look so worried? You've been sleeping for a very long time. You've been asleep since eating this morning. The sun is setting now and you still hadn't woken up. I was very worried. I called you for a long time before you woke up, so it was Qianxi calling me. In that case, that really wasn't a dream. The one I just saw was the real soul of the original body. What are you thinking about? Is it true that you don't feel well anywhere? Are you hungry? What do you want to eat? I'll make it for you. Anything is fine. I am a bit hungry. Just make whatever you think is best. Alright, I'll fry some meat for you then. The cold is still a bit heavy. The meat is frozen. Yingfeng's wind blades are sharper. The cuts should be more even. May the flowers bloom. She seemed to have specifically hurried before that, crossing dimensions to meet me. To find her relatives in this world. Don't worry, sister. I will definitely do it for you. Xianqi, did Coral come to see me today? He came shortly after you fell asleep. I saw you were sleeping too deeply, so I didn't let him disturb you. He left after a while. He's probably restless at home now. Hey, Qianxia, you're finally awake. I've just had enough sleep. Coral sent you to spy on the situation, didn't he? Sorry about that. Coral heard from Xianqi that you'd been sleeping all day. He felt something was wrong at home. He couldn't even eat. He forced me to come over and check on you. Little Xiaxia, you finally opened your eyes. I was worried to death. I missed you so much. I feel like not seeing you for a day is like a whole rainy season passing by. Coral, no. I'm so happy. I'm so sorry, Coral, I slept too long today. Even Xianqi's face looked frightened. It's normal for pregnant females to sleep a lot. But being unconscious like you, without eating or drinking. Even I, a beast king, have never seen that before. I'm sorry. I promise to eat on time from now on. Why the fuss? Since you're awake. Let's get ready to eat. Hey, Xiaxia, you weren't there today. You don't know, after what was said yesterday. Everyone came carrying a silly cow today. The females brought fruit. Beast skins and things were piled up at the cave entrance. Beastmen who didn't know what was happening gathered to watch. I'm really thankful for everyone's kindness. By the way, Coral. While I was sleeping today, I kept thinking about some things from the past. Xiaxia, I wanted to ask. When I saw you catching spiky beasts in the back mountain that day, I felt something was wrong. I later heard that during that time, you were always by the mountain eating those poisonous things. You wouldn't even agree to come to the Lion King tribe for a meal. I was so worried about you. Oh, why are you all making those faces? Actually, I didn't eat them because I had no choice. It's because I know they're delicious. Especially that fresh white taste when made into fish soup. Those spiky beasts. I almost ate them all by myself back then. Are spiky beasts edible? No one in our tribe eats spiky beasts. One mistake and you could die from eating them. You clearly had nothing to eat. And I invited you. So why didn't you come and eat with me? They're really delicious. I say tomorrow we don't go hunting cows, but go to the back mountain to catch spiky beasts. When we come back at night, I'll teach you how to turn them into legendary, supreme delicacies. Nobody should be shy then. Do you think spiky beasts taste bad? Or do you think they simply can't be eaten? Oh, it's not that. If you say they're edible, they must be. I just can't imagine how a spiky beast could taste good. Haha, don't worry. Tomorrow, we'll catch some fat, large ones to make soup. I guarantee it'll be so good your eyebrows will fall off. After practicing so many times, this time should be just right. Xiaxia, quickly try this and see how today's cooking is. Heavens, this is so delicious. Xianqi, when did your skills become so amazing? I clearly never said I liked tender meat. Yet he observed it himself. Back in the orphanage, Mother Director treated everyone the same. I rarely felt that I was unique. But in the beast world, there are sincere friends here. And a partner who values my life more than his own. This is quite nice. No mortgage. No temptation of overtime pay. Having enough to eat and wear is full happiness. Hearing you say that, I'm relieved too. I want to eat too. Just looking at this makes my mouth water. Can I have a little taste too? Here, Coral, eat quickly. The meat my partner fried is absolutely superb. There's plenty more. Ingfeng. Cut all the beef in my space into small pieces so it's convenient for me to cook for my partner later. Wait, you're a 9th rank beastman after all. Isn't this small task easy for you? My power is too strong. Even at my lowest power, the heat would cook the cut side of the meat directly. And ice blades would freeze the meat, which would be a hassle to defrost. Shasha, am I seeing things? Suddenly I feel like these two stinky males look quite vigorous when they are working. Especially that poker face over there. This posture is quite attractive. True, they say a man working hard is at his most handsome. Humph, since you like it so much, why not giving Feng a little cub? Then you'll have a mini-ing Feng wandering around the house every day. Wouldn't looking at that shrunken version be more charming? Hee, that's a good idea. We could definitely do that. Hey, Ing Feng. No more working today. Tonight, you come straight back to my bedroom to sleep with me. Ah? Is the sun rising from the west today? Since my female has spoken, I definitely wouldn't dare to neglect her. Today's work is considered finished. Say, after sleeping all day until just now, I won't be able to sleep at all tonight. How torturous. Have I become the tribe's big salted fish? With your current pregnancy reaction, no matter how much energy you have, within an hour, you will definitely be sleepy again. Oh, alright then. Quick, let's go home and sleep for a bit. Wait, isn't it my turn? You promised you would only be with me tonight. You even made me pick so many of those fresh-smelling flowers to spread on the floor mat. You're being biased. No, Kuei-san, listen to me, that, I had a reason today. Yingfeng's meat-cutting moves today were really cool. I mean, they were incredibly handsome. Forget it, you two, don't fight. Let's be straightforward, both of you can come together and be with me. Oh, if there's no room, I'll just squeeze in by your necks. Don't look at me so resentfully. Xianqi, you said before that after 60 days, you could sense if the cubs are male or female. Right? But I guess they'll all be male cubs, won't they? In our Mystic King Snake clan, you almost never hear of female cubs being born. What if there's a female? Just because it hasn't happened before doesn't mean this litter won't have one. If there's a female cub, I will definitely protect her with my life. I won't let her suffer even a bit of harm. My, Xianqi's daughter, deserves the best of everything in this world. I really couldn't tell. You're actually a hidden doting father. What if they're male cubs? Do you plan to pamper them like that too? Male cubs? After they're born, throw them straight out. Let them live independently in the wild. What did you say? Xianqi, if you dare throw my sons out and ignore them, I won't even want you as a husband anymore. You don't want me? Then how would you survive on your own? If you really can't bear to, we can keep them by our side and raise them for a while longer. After all, I can afford to raise them. It's not about whether we can afford it or not. What were you saying just now? What do you mean, throw them out? Those are our children. Shasha, don't be angry. In my bloodline's heritage, snake females have always been extremely rare. My father threw me out right when I was born. My power level was fought for between life and death and slaughter. Talent is important, but hard work is also crucial. Weak males do not deserve to live. This is the iron rule of the beast world. It's not just my tribe. In the entire beast world, weak males do not deserve to live. If they cannot learn hunting and fighting from their fathers in their youth, what will they use to attract a female later? What will they use to support their partner and cubs? Sorry, I was a bit overly emotional. I'm sorry, Xianqi. In this place, strength really is the only ticket to entry. I remember when I almost starved to death in the forest. Only able to fearfully pick a few wild fruits I recognized. Or spend half the day carefully trying to catch a few spiky beasts you guys look down on to ease the hunger. Shasha. That won't happen again. I am a 9th rank beastman. Few in this world are my match. As long as it makes you happy, the male cubs can be raised by our side forever. I will protect you and our sons. Xianqi. Even if I am just an unarmed, even somewhat strangely tempered female. Are you willing to go against the laws of survival in this world? To keep pampering me, protecting me, and being loyal to me forever? That goes without saying. You are my life. The contract is bound. That need never be doubted. But isn't this really a bit hasty? We have no foundation of feelings from being together. It's because of that accident that you were forced to become my mate. If the one you met at first wasn't me, would it still have been the same? Xia, it's because you're carrying cubs that you've become so restless. Do you think I simply picked you up back then? Actually, from the very first second I met you in the wild, you could only ever be my female. I know you picked me up then. I'm sorry, I was actually fully aware. But I still ran away secretly. Xia. Actually, at the moment I found you, I never thought about forcing you to become my partner. I simply wanted to save your life. Then after that accident, you left, and I thought you hated me. At that time, seeing you so thin and weak with no other partners to care for you. But since you were determined to leave, even though we had mated, I didn't want to disturb you again. Without the beast mark, as long as I didn't mention it, it wouldn't affect your reputation. What about later then? Why did you suddenly change your mind and come back to find me? Because I sensed it. That day I suddenly realized you had cubs. To be honest, I was extremely shocked at that moment. Deep in the bloodline, there were actually 3 pulsing flickers of life. So that's how you reacted that day. Yes. Why would you say it was fear? Did you forget what I said before? The power of the mystic king snake is extremely dominant. Those unborn cubs require a huge supply of energy. This energy can only be transformed from the food the mother eats. If the supply can't keep up, they will drain the mother dry. How could you? All by yourself in the dangerous forest. Raise 3 children who devour your life energy? I was terrified. Ignoring everything else, I hunted and searched frantically. I was truly worried you would die. Xia. Do you feel like we haven't had time to bond? That we don't know each other well? And that I only married you because of the children? Is that why you're afraid I don't truly love you? Right? Actually, I didn't think that much back then. I only knew that protecting you and staying by you was the most important thing. You are the only female who has ever entered my heart. I know you fainted at the shaman's place back then. So I made the decision for the contract on my own. I didn't wait for your consent. I've also made up my mind. If you really despise me, and don't want me anymore, once you've safely given birth to the cubs, I will find Dawu to perform the secret ritual, dissolve the contract, and set you free. As long as I can see you safe and sound, that's enough. What is he thinking? He is the high and mighty Snake King. Yet he is so cautious in front of me. Clearly, he knows my favorite tastes. And the prey I dislike. He has observed me for so long. This top-tier, perfect husband, with a home and strength, is gentle to the core, and is willing to place his life in my hands. If this isn't love, then what have I been doing? Xia, since I bonded with you, I've staked my life on protecting you. If you are unhappy, I am in pain. If your life is at stake, I will not survive alone. Can these words really not put your mind at ease? I'm sorry, Xianqi. It's because I'm pregnant, my emotions get messy and I overthink. Don't be sad. We can love each other after marriage. I can feel that you are good to me. Even if it really was because of the cubs, it wouldn't matter. No, I know you love me. New marriage. Love later, okay. I will wait for you. Until the moment you are satisfied. Thank you, Xianqi. Don't worry, Xia. I will cherish you more than my life. And stay with you until we are old. Should I tell him I'm from another world? If I continue to live the way a primitive beast man does, then these stone pots and bowls, and the plants I can identify, simply cannot be explained. Beastmen risk their lives for food. Yet I know out of thin air what's edible and useful. What if they suspect me one day? Qianqi has traveled far and seen much, it's impossible to fool him. I have to say it. Qianqi, I want to ask you, no matter what I do, will you always be on my side? Of course. No matter what you do, my decision will always be the same. I have something to tell you. This might sound very unbelievable, or even a bit creepy to you. If you have any thoughts, wait until I'm finished before you tell me, okay? Speak, I'm listening. Qianqi, actually, I am not the real Tianxia. I am a soul from another world. Someone who transmigrated here. What I mean is, before you found this body, the real Tianxia might have died from exhaustion. Or for some other reason. Coincidentally, I died in another world too. And my soul entered this body and came back to life. Do you understand? The original Tianxia disappeared long ago. The current me is a different soul. A complete stranger. You mean that previous beast man died completely? And you slipped in and came back to life? Is that what you mean? That's it. Exactly. Then, don't you have anything to say? I find it strange. Don't you find it scary? Oh. Is that all you wanted to say? Are you crazy? I said I'm a wandering soul from another world, that I took over someone else's body. You're the 9th rank Snake King. Shouldn't you interrogate me? Don't you want to see where a monster like me came from? Xiaxia, what you've said is surprising to hear. But does it matter? The one living with me is you. The one together with me is you. The one talking to me in my dreams is you. The one who came back to life in this body is also you. The partner I've chosen is you, yourself. The original beast man in that heart has nothing to do with me. What does it matter if they're there or not? As long as the you in front of me is someone I am truly holding. That's enough. So, true love isn't about this physical shell. Qianqi, you are sincere. So true love isn't about this physical shell, Qianqi. You are sincere. Ah. Xiaxia, why are you crying? Did I say something wrong? Or is something wrong with that soul or spirit? Don't cry, I'll change. I thought. I wasn't a person who cried easily. How did I start crying and couldn't stop? I just felt he was too good to me. But once those emotions broke through, there was no holding them back. Qianqi, do you really not mind at all? What I just said. That I come from another world. And the original soul of this body might not be me? Aren't you afraid hearing that? What would I mind? Minding that you aren't the original owner of that body? Xiaxia. It seems you've misunderstood one thing all along. You said it yourself. You were only found by me after you transmigrated, right? Then that's it. From start to finish. The only one I, Qianqi, have known is you. The one I met from the beginning was you. The one eating roasted meat in the cave was you. The one who saved me was also you. The original Tianxia was long gone. I only want you. Since the one I liked from the start was this soul. What do I have to mind? That's right, when my life crossed with Qianqi's, it was already the current me. At that time, the original owner had already left. I didn't take over someone else's partner relationship halfway through. It turns out I've been worrying over nothing. You're asking why I'm not afraid? Ha 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 ha. Shush ya. You underestimate a 9th-rank beastman too much. On this continent, there are hardly any who can even fight me, Xianqi. As for you, a female so thin that a breeze could blow you over, even if you transmigrated. What could you possibly do to me? What is in that little head of yours? You're simply too cute. Oh no, could it be that pregnancy really makes you slow for 3 years? I usually think of myself as quite smart. Why did I get stuck on such a trivial matter? Actually, Shashya. When you started teaching the tribe how to do things, and showing everyone how to make tools, I already felt that you were very special, and very different from how you used to be. Different in what way? I have traveled to many places, including various super tribes. Some tribes know how to cook food, but they only just manage to cook it. It's even worse than that piece I first threw to you. As for the stone pots, these perfectly shaped bowls, chili peppers, and ginger, plants whose uses you discovered, they don't exist anywhere else. As expected, I couldn't hide it from him. Currently, the beast men haven't thought too deeply about it. But if someone were to jump out and lead the way, in questioning the source of this knowledge, would I really be burned as a heretic? What should I do? Maybe if someone asks later, I'll just say I have a natural gift. Since I have this knowledge, it sounds quite mystical anyway. No, absolutely not. Shashya, you don't know what it means for a female to awaken a natural power ability. Once the word spreads, within half a month, this entire forest will be swarmed by pillagers from the super tribes. Even for me, it would be impossible in such a chaotic battle to guarantee you wouldn't be snatched away. A female who awakens natural power is immediately taken by force to those top-tier super tribes, to be trained for life by high-level shamans, trapped there for a lifetime to succeed some unknown cause. The main point is, if you can't consistently demonstrate true natural power, rather than just this advanced mind's invented natural power, once the ruse is exposed, you will be labeled as the guilty hand that defiled the gods. In my years of wandering, I have seen only one living miracle who possessed the natural power ability. Far away, there is a tribe named after that female, Tuya. After Tuya awakened her ability, she could resonate with all plants, heal heavily injured males, and absorb energy from the earth during her tribulations, because she found plenty of food. The male's strength broke through rapidly, and even the tribe's name was changed for her. At night, a female figure emitting a holy golden light appeared in Tuya's dreams. In that dream, the goddess recognized her. An urgent warning about migration was conveyed in the dream. Because the catastrophe of the destruction era was about to descend, what's even more unbelievable is that after that, she even mastered the legendary lost secret technique, the ancient pact. That is the origin of our seasonal migration and bonding today. A scene of migration with thousands of people and beasts. The beastmen carrying their remaining food, guided by that golden path, traveled long distances to reach the vast sea. A magnificent and powerful seaside stone castle complex was built on the shore of the great ocean, brimming with the vitality of life. That's amazing. That is true natural power. By comparison, I really have only mastered some basic skills. So, Shashya, we must never claim that status. Regarding your origins, and the things you know, we need to come up with a different explanation. I will also keep my lips sealed tight, to protect all your secrets. MHM. Why is the plan I came up with so unfeasible? Clearly, I know how to grow chestnuts, chili peppers, and even rice. Sigh. I was taking too much for granted. This isn't the 21st century after all. I'm not a local. And the rules here are much more complicated than I thought. I even managed to transmigrate. So why didn't I get a cheat code like a gold finger? A system would have been so nice. Strange. Did I just hear someone calling my name? I think it's the second time I've heard it. But how could anyone in this world know of my existence? Shashya, what did you just say? No. It's nothing. It's very late, stop thinking. Lie down and rest. No wonder everyone likes broad-shouldered physiques. This embrace really gives a full sense of security. Xianqi, have you thought about what names to give the cubs? When they are born? I really haven't considered it. You are their mother, you should decide these things. I'll listen to you. Beast clans don't seem to care about paternal or maternal surnames. Xianqi. I've got it, I've thought of a really good one. What name? Xian. Does it sound good? Huh? Xian. Xian sounds nice. It really is a good name. Shashya, you're so good at naming. The name is settled then, Shashya. But I'm curious. That word you called me before. What does it actually mean? Which one? Oh, you mean husband? It's actually an affectionate term for a partner. In my hometown, each person can only have one partner for life. Unless a specific separation ritual is performed. Only then will people look for a new partner. It's a very loyal relationship. I don't care about any rituals. But let me hear you call me that again. You haven't called me that word for a few days now. Were you shy because you suddenly had a partner? Husband, let me hear it again. You haven't called me that for a few days. Were you just shy? Husband. Say it one more time. Husband. Shashya, you go to sleep first. I'm going out for a moment. Xianqi ran off to take a cold shower. I thought he didn't have any thoughts about it. But I guess I was wrong. I wonder how much longer until the 60 days are up. What if there's a baby girl? Should I prepare a female name too? How many days have I been pregnant? How many days have I lived in this world? It's been a long time since I kept track. Ever since moving here, I've almost completely lost touch with the past. I can't even remember the dates and numbers from my original world anymore. Perhaps one day, I will completely forget the old world. No, Shashya still has cubs in her belly. I must not scare her at a time like this. It's only been 10 days since we arrived at the Lion King tribe. There's still so much to do. Making better food. Taking care of my partner. Ah. Could he have been tired from last night? He usually wakes up so early. MHM. What are you saying, Shasha? Yay. Why are you awake? Did I wake you even though I was speaking so softly? I'll know the moment you turn over. No matter when you wake up, I'll wake up. Was last night too tiring? After all, you were out late at night. I wasn't tired, there was no water in the barrel, so I went to fill it. Like I'd believe that. Alright, I get it, I get it. Are you hungry? I brought back some energy meat today for you to try. Energy meat? Is it any different from regular meat? This is giant sheep meat I hunted in the mist forest. It contains pure energy within it. Your body was too weak before to handle such a large intake of nutrients, but recently, you've been nourished by my energy, and your health is much better. This energy can be directly absorbed by the cubs, and it's just the right amount. Haha, that's great. I'm also sick of being so thin and weak. We should try it immediately. Before, you had to convert food into energy for them. Now, this energy meat can be directly absorbed by the little guys. What's left will go to nourishing your body. You'll gain your weight back soon. Mutton, huh? Can you make it less gamey? Oh. Open wide. Wow. Wow, it's delicious. It's tender, fresh, and sweet. Surprisingly, there's no gamey smell at all. It's a strange feeling. After swallowing it, I feel a bit warm. Is that the energy? The cubs are absorbing it. Exactly. The cubs like it. And you should eat more too. Tianxia, are you there? Xianqi. Did you hear someone calling me? I'll go out and see. Okay, Chief Han Xuan, why do you dare to come back every time? Are you looking for me for something? Tianxia, I've come to give you an explanation. Regarding the food I promised you before. I've investigated it. The meat was stolen by a beast man named Huyu. Continue. Huyu was originally an honest fourth-rank beastman. Usually quiet and reserved. When he was delivering the meat to you, he was spotted by Qina. Qina thought he was pursuing you. So, Qina used this to lure Huyu, saying that as long as he shared the meat with her, she would be willing to bond with him. He was possessed by a moment of madness. He couldn't resist the temptation and agreed to Qina's request. Qina became more and more outrageous, demanding even more meat from Huyu. Consequently, what reached you was only a few scraps. Fine then. How is it that bad female again? I'll see what kind of solution he offers first. If it doesn't satisfy me, I can also hear Xianqi's way of reasoning. Does this work for you? I'll make Qina and Huyu apologize to you in public. Furthermore, Qina's family must provide all your food source until you give birth. What do you think? Xiaxia is about 30 days away from giving birth. This is so petty. This guy intentionally told me that because this amount of food as punishment is nothing to him at all. What if I say I'm not satisfied with this result at all? Then, Tianxia, what do you want to do? Just say it. You know very well the answer I want. Make them get out. I want both Qina and Huyu to get out of the Lion King tribe. Tianxia, I'm afraid that can't be done. Qina is not only a female the tribe supports, but her family also has influence in the Golden Lion clan. Driving them away is easy. But if they go to the Xiong tribe or the Black Wolf tribe and turn against us, the tribe could face the risk of being wiped out. Fine, I understand your reasoning. I'll take a step back. I want Qina and Huyu to kneel all the way to my stone cave door and apologize to me sincerely on their knees. This condition is non-negotiable. If Qina is stubborn and refuses to kneel, I don't mind letting my impatient partner deal with her mate himself. I understand. I will supervise them to kneel before you and apologize for their crimes. I'll go arrange it right now. He knew the original Tianxia was so thin and weak, and he knew no other males liked her. Nor did she have any food source. That meat was what she needed to survive. Yet he still stole it. Someone like that doesn't deserve forgiveness at all. I don't understand. Gina clearly has several mates. Although they're not as strong as Coral's males, several men should still be able to support her. Why did she have to steal the original owner's meat? Xia, what's wrong? Why are you crying? If you're not satisfied with this way of apologizing, just give me a target. And I'll take care of it. I'll go kill them both right now. I'm just not satisfied. That kind of malicious guy. He watched her die while knowing the truth. Xianqi, did you know? The original owner didn't die of illness. She was starving to death. She just wanted to live. She just wanted to fill her stomach. In the end, that person who collapsed in the wild died without any tribe member noticing. She was gone. I really want him to pay with his life too. But in this perfectly fine body I have now, who would believe I'm seeking a blood debt? This feeling of powerlessness is so agonizing. Xia. You've already done well enough. If the version of her in the other world saw this, she would surely be grateful to you. Don't cry, be good. The cubs in your belly are also feeling their mother's sadness right now. Don't worry, besides killing, there are many ways to make someone's life worse than death. Even if we can't drive him away, we can make him in the tribe live worse than even a stray beast. Tianxia, wake up quickly. What's going on here? Which bastard dared to make my sister Tianxia cry? I'm talking to you, snake beast. You're usually so protective, but at the critical moment, you let your partner suffer like this? Do you even know how to comfort her? Female, something Xianqi? Anyway, tell me quickly what happened. Don't try to keep me in the dark. I knew it. That day at the tribe entrance, I knew something was off with his face. He's truly rotten to the core. I'm so angry. Wait for me. Yin Feng, Kuei, Lin Chuan, Lu Feng, Zhu Yi, what are you all just standing there for? Get your asses over here and follow me. I'm taking you all today to smash that bad female's cave. Let's go. Let go of me. My explosive temper. What if things get out of hand and lives are lost? The tribe will punish him. He's not that stupid. Besides, I told her those things because I wanted to use her voice to solve the problem. You calculated that she would make a scene? What do you mean? Gina comes from the Golden Lion clan's home tribe. Some of her mates are also from the Lion clan. They have deep roots here. If we, as outsiders, confront them directly, the tribe will subconsciously protect their own. Don't worry. Mutual aid between females is seen as very innocent in their eyes. I'll have a word with Yin Feng. Later, we'll compensate them with a whole giant ox beast as a thank you. To me, every tear you shed is worth that bastard spending his whole life to repay. You just watch. From today on, he will be despised and shunned by all the tribesmen. A fate worse than death. No one will pity him again. But Coral is also a native golden lion. If she makes the facts known to everyone, no one will say we're being petty. Gosh, Xianqi. If you don't go and take a civil service exam, no, if you don't go manage those royal tribes, it would really be a waste. This is utilizing social welfare to the extreme. But I feel like I'm scheming against my friend. Don't worry. Mutual aid between females is seen as very innocent in their eyes. I'll have a word with Yin Feng. Later, we'll compensate them with a whole giant ox beast as a thank you. To me, every tear you shed is worth that bastard spending his whole life to repay. China. Get your ass out here. You black-hearted, rotten female. Get out here right now. Back then, Tianxia was so thin it looked like she hadn't eaten in centuries. She didn't have to live such a hard life. The chief provided relief meat, so she should have slowly recovered, and even be pursued by excellent males. But she was almost driven to death. Coral, what are you going crazy for, shouting at my cave entrance early in the morning? Is there no end to this? I'm going crazy? Humph. Don't you have a clear idea in your heart of what shameful deeds you've done? Humph. I haven't even seen you these past few days. What did I do? If you're so capable, state it clearly to my face. Don't just throw a fit here. In Feng, what do you all mean by this? Bringing people to disturb our rest. Even if your rank is high. This is blatant bullying in the tribe. When we females are talking, since when is it the turn of a male like you to yell? Get lost. I heard from Kuei that last time you even wanted to lay a hand on Coral. It seems you've completely forgotten the rules for males. Since that's the case, I think it's necessary to teach you well what the real rules are. Coral, what exactly did China do to deserve such an interrogation? There's no one here who doesn't know Tianxia, right? She not only found a 9th rank mate, but she's also pregnant with 3 cubs at once. She even selflessly taught us how to cook different foods and make new tools. Haha, everyone, am I right? Of course. Tianxia is the lucky star of our tribe. Everyone knows that. But do you all know what kind of life Tianxia lived when she first arrived? Back then, we didn't have food coordination. She was all alone. The chief himself provided meat to support her. But the large piece of meat she should have received hardly had 2 bites left when it reached her cave. In the end, she was so hungry she had no choice but to risk catching those prickly fish from the river. She faced setbacks every single time. The chief couldn't have given fake meat. And meat doesn't just disappear on the road. The truth is, who was responsible for delivering the meat back then, got hooked up with China. Huh. China set her sights on that life-saving meat. She told Hu Yu that as long as he shared the meat with her, she would let Hu Yu be her mate. Hu Yu, that brainless fool, actually used the life-saving meat given by the tribe to a female to make a deal. What's even more shameless is, for a bit of meat, this female started doing it outside. And it even got worse. In the end, she almost starved Tianxia to death. Do you think such a female can stay in the tribe? This is just too much. China, you lowlife. 5 mates aren't enough to feed you? You actually stole someone's life-saving food. No wonder back then Tianxia always said he was her savior. How much must she have suffered to be starved like that? This Hu Yu needs to be punished too. Hu Yu has truly brought shame to all males. No, I didn't. I didn't. Don't talk nonsense. What evidence do you have to prove I took the meat? If only Han Chuan hadn't found out. Coral, what evidence do you have to prove that China and Hu Yu stole Tianxia's meat? If you can't produce evidence, don't even think about slandering my mate. Evidence? I am the evidence. Is this body of mine evidence enough? Even though I've had enough food these 10 days, I still haven't gained any weight. If you want other evidence, then I'll invite the chief and Han Chuan to come and have a good chat. Bring the chief and Han Chuan here. Tianxia, I'm sorry. I was possessed by madness. I couldn't catch any prey back then. Just then, the chief asked me to deliver meat to you to please my mate. I secretly kept the meat. I did it all. What do you want? It doesn't matter. What if I want you dead? Isn't this request of yours a bit too much, huh? Ah. What kind of thing are you? Daring to talk to my mate like that? Oh my god, this man is so handsome. I'm going crazy. Why are you still standing there? Get moving. Do you want me to give you a push? I'm being excessive? Back then, when you took the food I needed to survive. To please someone else. Did he ever think about whether my stomach was full? Do these people know what kind of life I lived before? At that time I was foolish enough to think it was because I didn't have a mate that the tribe allocated me less food according to the rules. I felt grateful and wanted to repay the tribe for taking me in. I risked my life to join the gathering team for food. But what was the result? I fainted from hunger in the wild and almost died there. In the end, I was lucky and was saved by Qianqi. That was my luck. If I had run into a wild beast or a cruel stray beast, my life would have already gone to see the beast god. And now you say I'm being excessive? Who was it that first left me with no way to live? Why does everyone think I'm excessive now? When you took my life-saving rations to please Qina. Why didn't you think he was excessive then? You have no idea what kind of life I lived. Haha. Ha. I'm sorry. I didn't know things would be this serious. I was always hungry before. And almost starved to death. Did she actually suffer this much before? She's already suffered so much. Tianxia. I'm sorry, it was my greed. I was wrong. I'll do whatever you punish me with. I beg you, please don't kill you. But you did those foolish things because of me. Tianxia. Can we discuss this matter further? The mistake you and the others made indeed deserves a beating. But this involves a life. Since you are also standing here perfectly fine. How about we let it go? Have you said enough? She is alive, but I snatched her life back. It wasn't gifted by your charity. Forget it. What would I want with your life? I'm not that malicious yet. What are you doing kneeling? Get up and find a way to collect food. If it weren't for Tianxia's soft heart and generosity today, no one could have saved you too. Shan. Go there later. You didn't see Qianqi's eyes. They're so heavy they could drip water. Tianxia must be tired after that big argument just now. Let's give them some time alone first. Yu and Qina are simply bastards. I knew Tianxia was thin and small and got bullied. But I never imagined she was actually going to starve. To death. Thank goodness. I took her to find food a few times back then. Thank the heavens she met Qianqi and became his mate. Otherwise, if she really died in the desolate mountains, I wouldn't be able to go on either. It's all in the past. That was then. From now on, her life will only get better day by day. But Qina, you too. Both of you ran off to Tianxia's house. One wants to chat as soon as she wakes up, the other heard her mate's word. And inviting someone was like receiving an imperial decree. Really? What? Is she some immortal beast descended to earth? Kuei, you don't understand. Tianxia not only has a good heart, but she's also clever. She's generous and sincere with me. Unlike Qina's pretentiousness. Who wouldn't want a female like that as their best friend? Humph. You don't need to think about anything. For now. You just need to have a peaceful sleep. Coral, I have to go out for a while. Please look after Tianxia for me. Sure, go ahead and do your thing. I'm here for Tianxia. I guarantee she'll be well cared for. Taking care of Tianxia is like taking care of the cutest cub. I'd be more than happy to. Qianqi, is there something you're looking for me for? Yes, I have something. What exactly do you want to say? You couldn't be here specifically to find me just to unleash your beastman charm on me, could you? I heard you don't have a mate yet. Why bring that up? You don't mean to. To say you want me to be Tianxia's second mate, do you? Was I that obvious? That's right, that's exactly what I mean. I want you to be Tianxia's second mate. No. What does this mean? Are you serious? Sigh, Tianxia is giving birth in 30 days. Once the snake eggs are out, I must incubate them immediately. I won't be able to lead the snake grass for at least 60 days. I won't be able to take care of her during those 2 months. And you're a beast man I think highly of. This isn't very good, is it? What's not good about it? Do you already have a female in mind? No, I don't have a female I like. I want to ask. After what those two said today. Tianxia, why did her mood suddenly become so bad? I saw you were very protective of her then. The answer to this question. You'll naturally know once you become her mate. Wait until you become her partner. And then you will naturally know. Think it over. Give me an answer tomorrow. Actually, his eyes are indeed extremely beautiful. Chuaner, you haven't eaten yet, right? It's perfect timing, let's eat together. Father, mother. I'm going to take a mate. That's great. My blockhead of a son has finally had his eyes opened and found a female he likes. Humph. What did you say? Say it again. What did you just say? Tell us properly, which female have you set your eyes on? You've finally come around. And will the female agree? I always said he's been strong-willed since he was a child. Other cubs found mates long ago, but his head was only full of increasing his strength. I once thought he was indifferent to women. Exactly which extraordinary girl could make my son, who avoids females, change his mind? I'm going to mate with Tianxia. Yes, father, mother. You heard correctly. My partner will be Tianxia. Could it be that Tianxia took a liking to you? That child. I remember seeing her small frame at the coming-of-age ceremony. She was pitifully thin. Not exactly. Actually, it was her snake mate who took the initiative to find me. He asked if I'd be willing to be Tianxia's second mate. I thought about it, and felt that I could. When do you plan to hold the ceremony? I need to tell you in advance. Your mother and I will help out a bit. Tianxia's house is lacking, and Xianqi, even if he's high rank, hasn't prepared much. We must prepare generous gifts to send over. Wait a minute. Something's not right. Something is very wrong since it was that snake mate who asked you. Then what does Tianxia herself say? Do you even need to ask? If it wasn't Tianxia's intention, how could Xianqi come and talk to me about such a thing? Get out of here, you blockhead. Are you going to spend your life with that snake mate or with Tianxia? What if those were his own words? Right now, go immediately. And ask Tianxia clearly face to face. Your father didn't struggle this much when he pursued me back then. Why do I always feel like my palms sweat? A little when I see her? Ah. Is Tianxia in? I want to talk to her. Look for Tianxia? She just went to sleep. You're the first warrior, so you must have something important, right? How about you come back tomorrow? Alright. See you tomorrow. Okay, you really can sleep. Look how worried Xianqi was. Drink this meat soup while it's hot. Things have indeed been quite annoying lately. Oh, right. That blockhead Han Chuan came to see you in the middle of last night. I said you'd just fallen asleep and turned him away. What did he come to see me for? And in the middle of the night, too.